Finding a good phone for less than 7,000 rupees has always been a tough task. Until a few years ago, it wasn't possible to get good features, performance or looks, but that's now in the past. Companies including Xiaomi, Realme, Infinix and Lenovo do offer some very good phones for under 7,000 rupees which you can consider when making your buying decision. Here's our list of the best smartphones that you can buy for under 7,000 rupees in India right now. But before we go ahead, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and hit that bell icon so you know when we post a new awesome video. Now let's get started. Launched in May this year, the Realme C2 not only offers good design but also good performance for this price segment. In our review, we found this smartphone to be quite a looker and also capable of providing an acceptable level of day-to-day performance. The phone lasted an impressive 20 hours and 29 minutes in our HD video loop test. The Realme C2 features dual rear cameras comprising of a 13 megapixel primary sensor coupled with a 2 megapixel depth sensor. The photos we captured showed good amounts of detail, but this phone struggled with getting the exposure right. Photos taken in low light left a lot to be desired, but that is a problem with pretty much all low-cost smartphones. Realme C2 is sold in three variants: 2GB RAM with 16GB of onboard storage, 2GB of RAM with 32GB of onboard storage and 3GB of RAM with 32GB of onboard storage. Only the first two variants are officially priced under 7,000 rupees, so we'll recommend you go for the 2GB RAM plus 32GB storage variant. Having said that, if you are able to grab the 3GB RAM plus 32GB storage variant for under 7,000 rupees during a sale, we'd say you go for that instead. The Redmi 8A offers decent performance at an affordable price. The design is fairly simple, but this phone still looks decent and offers a lot of features. The display offers good viewing angles with decent color reproduction. In our review, we found the phone's performance to be on par with most other models in this price segment. It has a single rear camera which took crisp looking shots in our review, although details were not very good, especially in low light. You get a 5000 mAh battery and support for 18 watt fast charging, though only a 10 watt charger comes in the box. In terms of battery performance, Redmi 8A lasted 16 hours and 31 minutes in our HD video loop test. The Redmi 8A is offered in two variants in the country: 2GB RAM plus 32GB storage and 3GB RAM plus 32GB storage. We'll recommend that you go for the 3GB RAM variant of the smartphone since there's a very small price difference between the two. The Infinix brand by Transsion Holdings competes with giants Samsung and Xiaomi and offers some decent smartphones priced below 10,000 rupees. The Infinix Note 5 provides acceptable enough features and performance to make it onto our list of recommended smartphones. The Infinix Note 5 was originally launched last year with a starting price of 9,999 rupees, but thanks to multiple price cuts, its base variant can now be had for under 7,000 rupees. In our review, we found the phone's design simple and the blue color option was eye-catching. This phone performed well enough without any lag, and on the battery front, it ran for 9 hours and 40 minutes in our HD video loop test. The Note 5 is based on the Android One program, and stock Android plus guaranteed updates are big positives. The camera performance was a mixed bag, with some but not all photos capturing good amounts of detail. Color reproduction was, however, fairly accurate. Infinix offers the Note 5 in two variants: 3GB RAM plus 32GB of storage and 4GB of RAM plus 64GB of storage. But you will only find the 3GB RAM variant in this price bracket, at least for now. The Lenovo K9 is currently almost a year old, but it still remains a good option for anyone planning to buy a smartphone priced below 7,000 rupees. The Lenovo K9 doesn't offer the best design or construction quality, but it offers acceptable performance barring some stuttering in heavy apps. Also, the dual cameras on the front of this phone are rare in this price band, giving the K9 some advantage over other contenders. The phone's 3000 mAh battery lasted for 11 hours and 22 minutes in our HD video loop test. The rear camera performance of the smartphone did not impress us at all, with soft focus along with dull and washed out colors. You can get the 3GB RAM plus 32GB storage variant of the smartphone in this price segment. The Infinix Smart 3 Plus is another attractive option for anyone looking to buy a smartphone for under 7,000 rupees. This smartphone sports a premium looking design with a glossy body. This smartphone sports a 6.21-inch HD Plus display that renders vibrant colors, and viewing angles are also good. However, because this phone has just 2 GB of RAM, performance suffers a bit, and that's why it is not one of our top picks on this list. Having 3 rear cameras is a major highlight of the smartphone, and it did not disappoint us. Daylight photos generally turned out good, especially close-up shots. Colors also looked natural and gradients were captured with good amounts of detail. Overall, the cameras are perhaps the best you can get for the price. The Infinix Smart 3 Plus only comes in a single configuration with 2 GB of RAM coupled with 32 GB of onboard storage. And those were our picks for the best smartphones priced under 7,000 rupees in India right now. Thanks for watching, and for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.